Hey there! Welcome to another Planet Crafter live stream. If you've seen yesterday's episode, you know that I'm redoing the base. We started building our main base, and the idea is to build a huge tower. I did a little bit of off camera because I can imagine that this is extremely boring to a lot of people, but except for the die-hard builders. So the tower is kind of done, but what I want to do is kind of on the top 5 levels I want to make it thinner. And then on top of that, we can then put the living quarter dome. Oh, hey Binkle. How are you doing today? I was just explaining my little plan for my base here. So, instead of making it a complete straight tower, I just want to put some kind of an, well, quote-unquote needle on top. And, yeah, see how that works out. Put one of those living quarter domes on top, and that should be the main building then. There will still be a lot of extensions on it, but that's the main idea, I should say. So let me make my way up. It should in total be 25 stories, 25 floors. So this is the highest point. Now, I did plan to build 3x3s in the middle, but I'm actually deciding against that. For the reason is that I want round edges on this one. So I'm going to take that away. I just have to make sure I don't go too far down. Let's have a look. So that is 25. That should be 24. Then we should be okay. Let me dump some of that stuff off. Alright. Let's see. Okay, because I basically don't need... This might actually be more important. I don't need the super alloys. Alright. Let's make our way back up there. Alright. So let's see if I can squeeze it under there. Perfect. Okay, yeah, this should be working. I can just make it this direction. Well, it's easier said than done. Alright. Oh, okay. Very interesting. I'm not sure what I did different. This was all connected before. So suddenly we have a gap here. I have absolutely no explanation for this because I built the whole tower with singles in the middle that went all the way up to level 25, and it was connected to the top. Maybe something's off because there's this thing laying here. So that is very, 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 very strange, to say the very least. And how does this... Because you can see here that this is lower, but it also doesn't connect perfectly, does it? No. Alright, so we have an issue. Because this was all connected before I took the middle out, and it was all perfectly fine. So I'm not really sure what the issue is. But yeah, this is a little bit of a mystery. That is very, very interesting. Because I had it all connected like this. So you can go all the way to the top. Not anymore now, but you'll see that at some point it stops. But I had it all the way like this to the top floor 25. And everything was connected just fine. And now that is no longer the case. Now suddenly it doesn't align anymore. So, yeah, that is, I have no explanation at the moment for that. But let's go back up. And let's see. See, because this is not even, I don't think this is a 3x3. I think this is just a 1x1, isn't it? This is just a 1x1. There's absolutely no reason why this shouldn't connect. I don't think I can put it in there now. Wow. Ah, come on. Did I really run it in there? Well. Where does it go wrong? This doesn't look right, does it? Well, I'm just gonna kind of redo it and see where it maybe will line up again. This looks strange. Very interesting this. I'm gonna try to make my way a little bit higher up to see if we can actually... Let me do that there. This is all aligned perfectly. Where does it go wrong? Where's the disconnect suddenly? I mean... Don't tell me the disconnects. Alright, now... Well, now you've seen it with your own eyes, in case you thought I was crazy. Now, it all aligns. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The moment I did it from the top down, you saw that I was hovering here. About this high. Which didn't make any sense to me at all, because I have connected these from the ground up. Yeah, I have no answer for that. I have no explanation for this, how this went differently suddenly. I don't know. No clue. Alright, so, well, at least we got that mystery out of the way, I guess. Okay, let's get some more materials. Well, let's drink something. Because after that you do need a drink. Yeah, I can take some iron from here. Alright, so I haven't completely finished, of course, this main base. I just put some stuff down. I did transfer a lot of the storages, almost all, but not quite all. And let's go to... I put a lot of teleporters inside the structure already. We need some more. And for the rest, while we're doing this, we're building up our Terra tokens, or credits. And we still need to buy a whole bunch of blueprints and seeds and frogs and fish and things like that. Alright, so let's continue this. Because the top floor will basically be that living compartment with dome. So I'll have to remove that, and I just want to make sure that everything is now aligned, because this is really bizarre. Okay, let's see. Got a flap there. Okay, so if this floor 25, then we want a dome up here. And something tells me that it's going to be a very interesting story as well. Well, first we want to get the rounded curves. Let's have a look at that. Okay. I could actually use a teleporter up there instead of flying down, but okay. So let's get those rounded curves going. And let's get some more iron. Okay. Here we go again. I didn't think I would have that reach, but that helps. Alright, some more. That's no, can't get up there anymore. Some more materials. And titanium. Well, yeah, hopefully that's going to be enough. Kind of curious what it looks like, to be honest. Alright, let's have a look. This is all done. We just need some more here. Oh. Let's keep that control button. Looks mostly done. Okay. Let's see what it looks like from above now. Oh, well, actually, let's have a look here. I still have to put windows in the straight segments. Alright. It is very painful, because of course at this point you would think, well, wouldn't it be better if we also had rounded curves over here? I might do that, but at this point that would be so much, because these are all 2x2s. That would be so time consuming. Wow. It probably would look a lot better, wouldn't it? Anyways, we'll make these see-through glasses here, then we put the living quarter dome up here. And that is kind of the base then. I will very likely make these rounded curves though. Ah, that's painful. It's very painful. That's a lot of work. A lot of work I could have avoided actually. Yeah, okay. Right, so we have to go to... what is the best way to do this? Because it's not just a matter of going up there and putting a living quarter on there. I have to be able to get the right angle with all the snapping problems that we have. Oh, one of those blue chests. Okay. It's really not top priority for me at this point. I mean... Living dome... Okay. Alright. So we need... I don't need the cobalt then. Oh, that's already... Okay, that goes fast. Because if I go to 25, I need to demolish... yeah, let's hold off on that. Let's put this a little bit closer. So we have to put the living dome up here. Alright, alright. Okay. Let me get some more out of my bags before I dismantle that thing. Ah, still too much, okay. Let's put some here, here. Alright, let's see if we can somehow get that nice on there. What I actually should do is temporarily build a cabin here on the side, so you have something to push it against, to snap it against. I found that it's a lot easier to do it that way, but one iron. I mean, I'm pretty sure this fits perfectly on here. Is this in the middle? Okay. I actually do have silicon for the door. Let's get iron. Right. Yeah, this is perfectly aligned, so that is good. Okay. There we go. So this is the top floor. That makes life a lot easier. Let's clean this mess up. And I cannot do the door? Okay, I was about to say. Do I have the cobalt? No, but I can also demolish this. Interesting, because I need to demolish the one below. Let's do it this way. Okay, perfect. So now a couple of windows in there. And I think we're really getting somewhere now. Alright. So that will then be the top floor. I will make it all look pretty and stuff, but right now it's not the top priority. you can kind of see how high this is, so this is pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, now I probably will make this the control room, to be honest, with all the screens and things like that. I think that would be nice. The living quarters and bedroom should be somewhere else, I think. Alright, so we have 25 floors now, 25 stories, but it's not completely done, of course. So this is mostly empty. I only have the shredder here that I still use, the teleporter, the Dropbox. Whoa. Let's get that in there. Well, this is all... It's all sitting here because everything is full. We have a fuse in here, though. Okay, let's have a look what it looks like outside. Alright, so that looks pretty decent. Pretty decent. Yeah, it's really backing for rounded corners here. Oh boy. That's a lot of work. I'm probably not going to do it this episode. It's just way too much work. That would probably have been better. Make it a little bit more graceful, I think, the structure, instead of like a square. So this little thing in the front here with the two balls, that will go away. This is just the main structure. We will put some extensions on there still. Then I'm very likely going to replace this living quarter dome with the other blue one. Where's it at? The biodome, because that's what we have on this side here. It looks a little bit nicer, and I kind of want to keep it kind of symmetrical that way. Oh, I didn't make it. Okay. But yeah, wow. If I have to make all these corners, that is a lot of work. Oh, I cannot don't make it. That is kind of strange. Let me first get the materials and then see how we get there. What do we need for that one? Aluminum. Oh, it's actually empty. Wow. That is shocking. I honestly don't know what it's being used for, but that is shocking. That kind of reminds me, we were doing an experiment in the super alloy cave. I'll actually go there. We were thinking, one of my viewers also suggested this, to actually look into this to see how this would work. Because if you get super alloys here, there's a lot of space. You can have all this optimized with optimizers. I didn't put them everywhere yet. But these are all pulling super alloys, and then you put some storage down with aluminum. So you can craft the rods, and then right outside this door we have some trade rockets that fly, that launch whenever this is, well, produced full. But I think monetary wise, this is, it's just not worth the investment, to be honest. It just doesn't keep up with the fusion energy cells. And right now I have optimizers here with fuses in it, and yeah, I don't think it works well. I don't think it's comparable to the other one. So I'm slowly and gradually going to move that away. Because yeah, there's a lot of aluminum being delivered here. So I wonder if this is getting empty too, to be honest. Well, you can see it going down. But it's also because the drones are probably overworked. Hey Sadak, how are you doing? I was just talking about the super alloy experiment, and I don't think it's economically feasible. It doesn't compare to the fusion energy cell sales. It takes so much resources and so many optimizers, and it's still not comparable at all. So I'm kind of gonna redo this, replace this, kind of break it up a little bit. I think it's just because I noticed in my main base I was actually running out of aluminum, believe it or not, because all the aluminum goes here and it's launching those super alloy rods, but they sell for six a piece. So you have a rocket that launches, it comes back with 140 credits or something. So that is not really what I had in mind. Alright, so since we got that out of the way, how did your day go, Sadak? I was just informing the viewers about the plans with the base, and yeah. Okay, let's get that all redone here. Let's drink something, eat something. Let me show Sadak what it looks like right now. So I did do some off-camera work to make the tower that high, and I decided the top 5 levels to kind of make it rounded with a living quarter dome on top, which is going to be used for the control center, I think. And there's a teleporter in there. Looking at this makes me really think that I really should do the rounded corners, but that is a lot of work. The reason being is that all these corners are 2x2s. So I have to demolish the 2x2s, put, well, 3 singles in there and a rounded corner. And yeah, that's just a lot of work. Really a lot of work. So, yeah. So that's what we have right now. This is going to go away. I started emptying out the storage here. All storage is inside the building already. Oh, before I forget, I actually am producing the side wings. This bottom floor, you can see the storage from here. This bottom floor and that bottom floor. One is basically the metals and the minerals, and the other one is the algae production chain. So we keep them separated. And in the middle, I put a lot of storage. I'll show you that actually. That is temporarily until we fill up the building, but so I put a lot of storage here with stuff that is still going to be moved around. Of course, I have my little kitchen here. Very important. Speaking of kitchen, yeah. So these are the 2 crafting areas. This is for the raw materials, resources. This is for algae. I actually need the food, so that is algae. And I still have to get used to where everything is. Beans. And of course this is completely full. That doesn't help. Honey, okay. What am I supposed to move? I don't know what you mean. Teleporters to the center of the tower. I can do that. The ladders are eventually going to go away. Hello again, Bingle. Where's my kitchen? Alright. I'm just thinking what to do next with regards to the building. because this building has to go. So I have to put that somewhere else. Let me start working on that. So I'm going to move that on to floor 25. This should be mostly empty. 1 tree bark, that's fine. Alright. Hopefully they pick this up, but maybe not. Oh, really? Was I standing too close there? See the 150 Terra tokens, that is basically a full rocket of super alloys. It's just, I just don't think the experiment worked out well. Whoa. Alright, let's demolish that. That should be picked up. I don't think I can automate this, can I? No. It should be empty. Very strange. Okay, so this is the main floor. We should have some stuff here. Whoa. Okay. Okay, so that should empty up pretty fast. This is strange. I think that box must be full, so... Because it's set to pick up, but I'll just demolish it. Oh, well, destroy it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I thought you were talking about Roblox there. You got 30,000 Terra tokens? Not sure how much I have. I've been building. I have 52,000 right now, but I still need to buy a whole bunch of blueprints. which we're going to do in a moment. You can actually do that now. Okay. I don't think it's going to be enough for all of them, but we'll see. Alright. Smart fabric. Sofa, bed. Is that, do we have enough? Yeah, okay. I have to look into see how we're doing with the energy and how many fuses I can put in there. Because we very likely will need it. That's one, so I can buy 2 more, okay. Fill that up and that should really, really be enough. How's this going? Oh, you're lower priority, right? Okay. Energy. Okay, so it's slowly getting a little bit more visible, like a little reveal. Okay, let's see what else needs to go in here. Is this empty by now? Ah. Okay. I thought I had silk somewhere. Apparently not. Oh, it's full. Great. Larvae. I'm gonna check up on that because I don't understand why that would be full. But it was definitely not picking them up anymore. Oh, well it is full, I guess. Yeah, it also helps, of course, if you have that common lava being produced upstairs. That probably explains that then. Okay. Now we need to find a nice floor for that, where we're gonna do all the experiments. I think floor 3 maybe. And we'll just put it down somewhere for now. Incubator. And then we should have one of those silk generator thingies. Let's put it somewhere else. Okay. So how's this going? Kind of strange this, that it's not picking those up unless they collected the fish from all the water life collectors and put those in the boxes first. Of course, that could also be the case. Let me check the fish eggs, wherever they are. Okay. Alright. Sounds very ominous. Oh, Sadak, in the beginning of the episode, I had a bit of a mystery. I'm not able to explain it. Normally I don't ask people to go back to the beginning of the video. But you might, whenever you have time and whenever you're bored, you might want to look at the beginning of the video, how suddenly stuff didn't line up anymore. I built a tower of 25 stories, floors high. Everything was built basically from the middle up. Everything was connected with ladders and everything. And the moment I started taking the top floor, 4, 5 floors down, it didn't align anymore. And what I mean is it didn't align vertically. So I had the top 25 floors sitting there and I was connecting it back to the bottom with the living quarters. And the one that was here was actually hovering like a meter above the floor. So it didn't snap properly into place. I have no explanation for this. So what I did is I demolished these and I kept the top floor 25 I kept intact. And I went basically snapping from the bottom up and everything connected fine. And yeah, I have absolutely no explanation how that is. You can hear my confusion then. I have no clue how that even happens. I didn't see anything wrong. I don't know what happened. Oh, hey, Red Eye. We're making progress. I can't promise that it's more exciting, but we're making progress. So I'll quickly fly out. So Red Eye can see what has been done and what needs to be done. Alright, let me actually, otherwise I sink under the water. Alright, so the tower is now 25 stories high. On the top floor we have a living quarter dome. That's basically going to be the control center, to be honest. The view is amazing. And I know what everybody is saying. We probably have to make rounded corners. And it's not that easy because all these corners are 2x2s. I've mentioned that already before. So I have to demolish a 2x4 to get rounded corners and 3 individuals in. And that is just a lot of work. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. It's just so much work. Because this is basically 20 floors that I would have to adjust on 4 corners with 4 2x2s on each floor. So that's basically my day, Red Eye. How's your day? I've got to floor 3. Floor 3 is going to be our experimentation, mutation, and etc. floor. Where's the DNA thing? Oh, there we go. Alright. I need another one, of course. So we kind of have that. Maybe I could put some walls in between here to keep it like separated rooms. Yeah, Tower of Babel is 25 stories high. Let me actually show you the top view. It's kind of cool. 25 Babel. So, it's kind of cool, right? It's kind of a waste to put the control room here, but yeah. I probably will put the control room here, though. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Alright. We're slowly dismantling the other one. I did some off-camera work, so... Same shit, different day. Well, we probably want to keep that view now. This is not that exciting. I just hope it lets me build. That we don't have to reload the game. I'm not sure if they fixed that actually. Alright. Yeah, see, that's kind of a waste, isn't it? Ah, damn it. Oh. Yeah, I can put one here, but yeah, I can actually, yeah. I see what you mean, I can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna put the control room somewhere else. This is, huh. Floor 20 doesn't have a thing yet. Crap of the crap. It just will block everything with the screens. It's kind of a waste. Oh well, whatever. Screw that. I'm gonna stick to the plan. And of course, I'm not gonna use that one though. Okay, so this is okay, I guess. Right. Is there no way I can hang this board somewhere else instead of... I don't think it works except on those flat areas. Damn it. Alright, well, let's try that. Let's pick up an autocrafter here. So I already set up the two areas. This is the algae area with all the autocrafters. So we can pick one up here. I have enough. This is actually not that easy. Because I don't have full access to the floors above the main one. So what I can do is I can go to 8. And let's put the chest down here. It does not see the chest. Let's go down. It sees the chest. So I think it's gonna be 3. Yeah, this makes perfect sense. I think it's a perfect sphere. Everything is like 3 away. Because I think this wall is literally the kind of the reach. A little bit further than the wall, I think, is the reach of the other crafter in the middle here. So it looks like it's like, what is it, 3 floors? At the moment I move this chest sideways, like here. I don't think it's going to see it anymore. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't see it anymore. So you can kind of see it's kind of almost like a perfect sphere, I think. Alright. Oh, let me actually put that one back before I forget. A lime raccoon. I don't know what that is either, Sadak. Sounds like a drink, yeah. So is it you're eating raccoon with lime or raccoon? Yes, raccoon-like animal. Okay. Unless lime is a typo and you meant to say sitting like a raccoon, maybe. I think you confuse everybody. Which makes us think, of course, you know, what would be a lime raccoon cocktail drink be like? That's now a completely different story. Ah, come on. We can... Oh, hold on. Oh, these are all the screens, right? That was kind of stupid. Let's see if we can do some damage control. Yeah. Let's double check. Just to be on the safe side. I don't think we have any... I don't think we have an antenna, I guess. And then... one more, and that's why we needed the osmium. I wonder if it's still in there. Yep. And we have 2 irons for a table. At least I think it's 2. Hold on. Okay. That should be okay then. Yeah, let's put it here. All right. Let's see if those fuses are back. Should be. Alright, and I think we ordered some here. Okay, let's put those fuses in the optimizer first. Alright, you guys are making me hungry. So today I guess is food cuisine day. Yesterday was Animal Planet. And today is Cooking with Sadak day. I'm pretty sure Sadak has some great recipes. This may be a stereotype, but if I remember correctly, you're from India, right? Originally, right? So I'm pretty sure you have some great curries for us. Food factory. Yeah, we can call it that way. Yeah, on Discord we have a section for recipes, so feel free to throw anything in there, except I am not a fan of, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. It's called saag, spinach curry or something it is, spinach, Indian dish. I'm pretty sure I completely butchered that word, but I think it's saag. It's yeah, it's not my thing, to say the very least. Right, so we got some new stuff. All decorative stuff. And power-wise, we're doing fine again. Well, that should really be enough. But that's what I said before. Now, it's going pretty fast here in Area 51. Okay, let's pick this up. Do we have enough room for this? There's nothing else in here, right? Yeah, the question is, how do I get out? I have to make a door, really. Okay. Because I don't think you can demolish it while you're standing in it. I don't know. What's needed for a door? Iron and silicon. I guess let's do it that way. Oh, sorry, Red Eye, I didn't see your question about my favorite food. Wow. My favorite cuisine is Indonesian. Which makes me ask the question if there's anything like Indonesian in South Africa, because Indonesia used to be a colony of the Dutch. And there's a lot of Indonesian people living in Holland, and they brought their cuisine with them, which is honestly hands down my favorite. And after that, it's very likely some Dutch food and maybe Vietnamese curries. I like Vietnamese curries more than, for example, Korean or, no offense, Indian curries. But yeah, hands down, Indonesian food. So I was just wondering if you have it in South Africa, because maybe the Dutch brought it there too, indirectly, or I don't know. Never thought about that, actually. Alright, so we can fly out. Ah, there's antenna. Okay. Alright. Question is, how do we get the antenna on top of that building? Wow. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of Indian dishes that I like. It's just that saag it's really not for me. I mean, I love the bread. Most of the curries, you know. And I'm pretty sure that the United States and, for example, United Kingdom have curries that are not authentic Indian. I'm not sure. But yeah, there's a lot of Indian people here living, of course, in the United States and communities, and yeah, it's usually, I think, a pretty authentic food, and it's pretty good stuff. So yeah, Red Eye, when it's about Indonesian, it's more about the nasi goreng, bami goreng. They have some really good rendang meat. Rendang. There's satay, chicken satay, or whatever you call it. I think I've seen that one, actually, where he goes. I think that's him that also has an episode about the street vendors in Indonesia. And where he talks about nasi goreng, I think, and how you really make it, and the street vendors there. I think I might have seen him. I think that was him, but maybe not. All right, fish eggs. And honestly, it's hard to say which cuisine I don't like. I'm probably going to lose up some subscribers. There's one cuisine I do not like, and I've tried 4 or 5 times by now, and I'm just going to say it. It's a Japanese food. I don't know what it is. I do not like Japanese food, and I don't know what it is. I honestly don't know. I like everything around Japan: Chinese food, Korean food, Vietnamese food, Thai food, all that whole Asia, Indian food. But Japanese food is just not, it's just not my thing. I tried several times. I'm not a fan. So we lost some subscribers again. I do it every live stream. I kind of lose some and I get some. I make people happy, and then the next episode I somehow say to make them unhappy, and then they disappear again, and yeah. That's why a lot of YouTube creators and Twitch streamers, they keep their opinions to themselves. Well, most of them don't even really interact with chat. Probably in a way a smart thing to do, but I don't know. You know me, I'm pretty outspoken about stuff. It's also, the distinction has to be made, especially when you talk about Mexican food in the United States. You know, Mexican food is really good, but a lot of Mexican food that you eat in the United States is really not authentic Mexican food. I had the pleasure of I've been to Mexico, so with the wife, and yeah, when you go to one of the areas there that is not really commercialized, and you go eat in a Mexican restaurant there, it's a whole different ballgame. It's a whole different story, and it's way better. And yeah, I think the same goes for example, Chinese food in the United States. I think a lot of stuff is just because they know Americans will eat this, And yeah, it's really not authentic. Which is also why when you go to a Chinese restaurant here, there's always like these Chinese people eating at separate tables with separate stuff that probably is not even on the menu. And it's kind of funny how it all works. I've never had sushi. That's the whole thing. I've never. Actually do eat raw fish from Holland, like herring. You know, I love sardines and all that stuff, but I've never had sushi. Never had it. Oh, I'm willing to try. I mean, I try everything, but never had sushi. Okay. So we need to do something here because this is slowly becoming really a mess here. Oh, is this underwater? No, why can't I put it here? Okay. I'm just gonna demolish it all. Get rid of it. Drink. Huh. Is this really underwater? The whole platform? You wouldn't say so. See it. Oh, now, okay. Interesting. Frog axe. Oh, it doesn't let me transport that one. Oh boy. Yeah, what do I really need from this? It doesn't let me move this one, so this is kind of gonna be locked up, I think. Okay. All right. Well, that sucks. Can I not demolish it now? Ah, come on. I cannot move him back. Huh. Well, that really sucks. I think it takes a couple of hours for that to reset properly, I think. Oh man, that sucks. Alright. So we have to sit with this structure here for now. Crap. Nope. I thought there was a way to do it, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't even have that one. I cannot even pick it up with a drone if I wanted to try that. See, it doesn't do that either. Wow. So the blue is, I can't even move this over now, this side. There's something wrong with that blue. Damn it. Well, that's, I think, the second glitch we have today. It's not extremely upsetting, but it's very unfortunate because I wanted to get rid of that and kind of see how this is all going to work out. Yeah. Well, I think even I could try restarting. But I think you have to restart the whole game, don't you? Because I tried that, and I think it actually takes a couple of hours for that to reset. You go to the main menu. I don't want to restart the whole thing. I can't do it. Damn it. Oh man, okay. We need to get the antenna up there. So, we need a door. Again. Yeah, let's go use the teleporter here now. Huh. No, I need to add all that glass, Sadak. Do you want me to do that now? Would that excite you? It's that is a lot of glass, and I might make the corners round, you know. I just don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the corners. Knowing me, I probably will make them round. All right, we have the antenna. Let me double check. Yeah, we almost fell for that trick again. Just take a silicon. That should be done for the door, right? Just take one more iron, just on the safe side, and then we'll just fall off. Okay. I don't know if the antenna is going to reach from here. I don't want to put it on top. It kind of ruins the view here. So I want to put it here, but I don't know if it's going to reach. The desk is here, on this side, I think. It's going to be interesting. Let's try it that way. And there's no way I can fly back up. Alright. Let's see if this reaches. I don't think it reaches. Ah, okay. I'm glad I'm wrong. No new messages either way, but I can get rid of that door. And I don't get my thing back, damn it. You really want me to keep it this way? With the square corners then? I mean, I'm okay with it. My mind just needs to have some sort of mental justification to stop telling me, Mud, you have to make rounded corners, Mud, you have to make, otherwise the whole rest of the day I'm gonna hear these voices inside of my head. And it keeps grinding at you, and at some point you're like, okay, we're gonna do it that way. Oh, hey Khaleesi. I'm pretty sure that was a really weird conversation for you to walk into. Alright, so. That's a great view. I love it. How we're doing here, actually. Ah, okay, that's not going too fast. Yeah, okay. Okay, so. For those that join late, this is what we're doing. We're building a tower, some sort of a base. On the right hand side we have autocrafters, and that is actually, I think, the raw material section. So that is constantly crafting fusion energy cells that are going to the training rockets over there. The left hand side is what I call the algae production line. That is kind of stopped right now because everything is full. All the storage lockers are full with mutagen, all the levels, and blah 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 blah. And right now the plan is to make this tower all see-through, but not these things here. I call that a cradle. So there's little two structures there. And yeah. The only thing I wish they could do is customize the color of the glass. So you can kind of make a really like a gradient. Like with different colors from dark blue to light blue on the top, like a gradient. But I'm kind of dreaming again, so I don't think they will ever do that. Well. Now, this little structure here in the front, for those that join late, it's not part of the base, it's not part of the project. It actually was supposed to be demolished. We have a slight problem though, because there's an item in here that I cannot move. And that takes usually a couple of hours, and you have to log off, and then after a couple of hours come back, and then you can move it again. And because I cannot move that item, I cannot destroy the Dropbox. And because I cannot destroy the Dropbox, I cannot destroy this structure. So this is not part of the base. So the main tower here will have more arms sticking out with biodomes and stuff like that. I just don't know how yet. Probably sticking in the front and in the back. Maybe I should have made it a really giant Dalek with the plunger in the front. For those that watch Doctor Who. I'm sure that everybody watches Doctor Who, right? I think so. Okay. Alright, so we temporarily want to do something here. That's good enough for me. Alright, yeah, this is so annoying. Where to start, where to start. Interesting. Okay. I was gonna say, Khaleesi, I was gonna say that's what she said, but I'm not gonna do that, okay? But you did open the door wide open with that one. Alright, on a serious note. Oh, I need to get rid of this stuff and get some water and stuff. Yeah, we call it the Tower of Babel. There's really not a story. There's really not a story behind it. It's just, we call it the Tower of Babel. Oh, these, where I put this stuff? I think somewhere here, right? No. Okay. This is the temporary kitchen. This will all be moved as soon as we kind of determine where everything is going to go. Really, again? I mean, this is just getting crazy, this stuff. Right. I didn't say anything, Sadak. I just said that I could have said it. Alright, where's the honey? Okay. Okay. Oh? What kind of game is that, Khaleesi? Is it a nice survival builder? Okay, floor 3 is done. Floor 4, I don't think it's done. Is it done too? Ah. I'll pick that up another time. we're gonna be running out of silicon and then, or cobalt, I mean, silicon. It kind of does sound like it, but we determined that was not going to be an MMO, right? It's not Nightingale, is it? Or are they past beta? Nightingale, I think Nightingale is on my list, my wish list. That looks very interesting. I think it's called Nightingale. It looks almost like a different steampunky. Once human. Okay. Huh. So you're doing a beta test for once human. Is there anything you could say more about it? What kind of time period is it in? Is it or do you like evolve throughout different time periods? I'm not a fan of that, by the way. Kind of like, you know, Civilization, where you evolve in different time eras and stuff. I prefer the older stuff or the spacey stuff. Either one. Not where you evolve. It's kind of, I don't know. Once human. Maybe it's about the, you know, the cavemen and stuff. Would be interesting though. Am I done on this floor? Okay. Section over here. Ah, of course we need one more. So typical, so typical. Okay, let's have a look and see what it looks like now. If it's worth pursuing. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Quite a ways to go. I have to make sure that all my rockets are going, by the way, because sometimes it will, if you buy anything, it will stop auto launching. Oh, very good. It's just kind of funny realizing that, well, frankly, 20 of these floors are not going to be used. It's just for aesthetic value. What am I going to do in here? Get the hell out. Well, it definitely sounds like an interesting game, Khaleesi. I'm just not... I honestly think that I'm kind of done with MMOs. But I never know. I mean... Never say never. Has there been any announcement as to when they are thinking about releasing the game? Maybe the third quarter of 2024? Because beta testing usually indicates that we're talking about probably, what is it, 6-9 months, kinda? Of course, it depends on how big the game is. And, well, you said MMO, so, that is kinda big. Right, enough of this. Time to look at this production again. So it's not producing pulsars. I'm just going to keep expanding on this stuff. It's not producing them non-stop, I should say. So it's probably methane, isn't it? Where's the methane at? Okay. Oh, there. No, apparently it's not the methane. Then it must be uranium. It's always uranium. And the rest is just keeping up with zeolite. Yeah. Third quarter of 2024. Oh, red eye. I think I'm giving up on our experiment, to be honest. It's just, I honestly don't think it's going to keep up with the... If you would devote the same kind of resources to the fusion energy cells, it's not keeping up right now as it is with all this stuff here. And I would rather put my optimizers somewhere else if I can actually find them all. Because uranium is a pain in the butt. Never thought it was going to be, but... No, I really thought it was going to produce more. That it was... Where am I going? I really thought that it was actually going to outperform fusion energy cells, because like you said, there's so much space in that cave, and with optimizers and... Yeah, and it's not that I don't have enough drones to do it. I usually have idle drones, so that's not the issue. But yet, for example, that 150 Terra tokens right now, that is a rocket full of super alloy rods. And yeah, I have like, I don't know how many extractors I had there, what was it, 20, maybe more? And it just, it surprised me that it doesn't. With an I think I have 2 optimizers there in that cave actually. And I'm just flabbergasted that it doesn't produce faster, to be honest. Alright, so hopefully that will boost the uranium enough. I'm always willing to try stuff, you know, because I want to kind of know the game in and out. And this series has shown me that I'm very, very far from that. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it didn't outperform the fusion energy cells. But yeah, honestly, it's not even close if you see how many rockets I launched with the fusion energy cells. Alright, well, I can actually go straight to A1, but... or Babylon 1. Babel 1. One Babel. Let's have a look. Of course, it doesn't go straight away, but... Because I still want to get to the point where it produces so many pulsars that this is going to fill up. At that moment, I think we can say that we maximized the supply chain for one autocrafter. And that is really what I'm looking for. To get to that point where the pulsars are producing so fast that... But then again, it should still go, right? Yeah. Because basically, if this keeps spinning non-stop, I check that once in a while. See, right now it skips. The moment that keeps producing non-stop, that means at that moment you can put down another one. And right now it's still not the case. Uranium has to catch up, and then there's going to be another weak link, but you keep boosting all of those, and at some point this should be spinning non-stop. As long as you have the drones to transport this. Oh, Khaleesi, I'm originally from Holland, but I've been living in the United States for 20 years. Part of the accent will never go away. Okay, let's see when the uranium catches up. Then it's probably going to be the zeolite that needs to be boosted. But at some point you would think that the pulsars will produce non-stop. That's my hope. Okay, where's the kitchen? Yeah. I should be able to just step outside and drink. Yeah, where the door is. Up. Really? That's annoying. And then we do the wrong one. That's even more annoying. Okay. I'll stand here, okay? Aha. Perfect. The other thing I wanted to do is actually check on the frogs. Beautiful frogs that we have all put together. That are supposed to be boosted. Whoa, were they floating there or something? Okay, so we need one more plant. And then they also do heat and pressure, right? Or what is it? Let me see. Heat and pressure. Interesting. So we're gonna get that done. I'm just thinking, I love lights in the game, as you know. Area lamps and stuff. See if I can do something here to really make this light up more. But, okay. Alright. Oh yeah, the ladders. Oh yeah. Fuses. They're somewhere here. In this room. I think. Okay, so we have one more production. But we need 2 more optimizers for the frogs. Okay. Obsidian. Uranium rods should be here. And then we go to the other side. We should have explosive powder somewhere here. Alright. Might as well use that one. And then we have to order a bunch of fuses. So I do usually everything in number 8 because of the optimizers. A lot of frogs. Ah, really? Alright. Okay. So let's make sure that we heat and pressure. Okay. We don't want to buy the wrong ones. Okay. Heat and pressure. They're actually the cheap ones, so we're lucky. Yeah, this cannot be sped up, unfortunately. As far as I know, I don't think you can put an optimizer with these things. Oh, I have to set up my my little shredder again. And before we do that, we have to set up the priorities correctly again, because I moved everything over. So let's see. None of that. None of that. Actually, honey. And this one. I'm not sure if there's anything here that... No, I don't think so, right? No. No. Alright, so we need the bee larvae. We need these. This one. I did that one on purpose, by the way. Honey and bee larvae, that should really be it. We just need a shredder. No. No. Oh wow, really? Okay. I put 2 fuses in there and it's still not keeping up. I have to steal one. Wow. Yeah, that is just crazy than uranium. Wasn't it you that ran into that problem too, Red Eye, that you don't have enough uranium going, or was it that you? Because this is just crazy. I mean, I have 4 fuses there. I could put some more extractors down, I guess, but this is just crazy. Explosive powder. Okay, so where do we gonna set the shredder? For now. How about in the kitchen? It's like a recycle composter. Phytoplankton, all the fish eggs, honey and bee. at priority 0 and enabled. I don't need this. Okay. Wow. So that is kind of crazy. I can see if I can put some more uranium down, but that is just... of the cave where I was, or the one in the desert? The one in the... Alright. Because we can look into that. It's kind of crazy, because you really don't need this much production. That's what people will do, but there's nothing else to do in the game, right? Either way, that's what people will do anyways. We want more, you know? And there's really not much else you can do either way, but... The one past the Oh? Which uranium cave? I only know 2 of them. So are you talking about the one that is at the warp gate where I was? Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah. That one? No, I'm not. So that's the whole thing. I'm not selling uranium rods. So at some point the uranium box it is actually full. So you would think that because I set them also up to haul uranium, that at that point they will start hauling uranium and they won't use it for the rods anymore, but it doesn't keep up. Well, there's not 8 yet. So see, they're hauling it. You can see how much there is. It's just that it seems to be an issue of... It has all drones assigned, but I might have to have more drones, I guess. Let me actually count, because there's really not much point to go above 8. I think I might have 8 already. I think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 6? Really? I'm not standing on one, I'm standing on an optimizer, so it's 6. Okay. We can do something then, I think. Try to squeeze 2 more in. Ah, this is good. Because if you have 8, as long as you're able to squeeze in optimizers, you really shouldn't need to put them elsewhere, right? It's completely whack. Let me double check that I do it here. Okay. Alright. Now, we have to make sure that... Yeah, see, it hits those 2. It hits all 8 of them now. Yeah, you can slide it up here, I'm pretty sure. So... But you can put so many optimizers here between the stairs that you probably have like 10 optimizers. So as long as you're able to squeeze 8 in, you're fine, because I can squeeze another 6 here, but what's the point? You know what I mean? It produces also fast, but I mean, I would just focus on optimizers. I'll just put optimizers here and just max it out, I guess. What are we at? Well, actually, the optimizers have diminishing return. So that is not true what I'm saying, because the first 3 fuses have more impact than the second set of 3 fuses, and the third set of 3 fuses very likely have hardly any impact anymore. So I see now that it might actually be better to put them all separate. Because yeah, if you take this one out, it's 43 seconds, but the first one takes it down to 60, right? It starts at 75, then it goes to 60, then it goes to 50, and apparently then it goes to 43. So you see already it's diminishing returns. It's 15 seconds off, 10 seconds off, 7 seconds off, and what was this? It's at 43. The moment we put the other one in, what are we looking at? It's 5 seconds off. So yeah, in that case it does make sense to actually create separate hubs, even if you don't have 8. And you just put 6 here or something. Yeah, that actually does make sense, because I was thinking just like the other ones with the heat and the pressure, you just build 8 and then you just keep stockpiling the optimizers. But it does not work with production because of the diminishing returns. Every single fuse loses value the more fuses you're going to add. Because this fuse is only going to add 5 seconds, which is still pretty decent, I guess, but it's not as good as having a second set of 8 with that fuse having an impact of 15 seconds, of course. I hope that didn't sound way too confusing. So yeah, that does make sense then to really have more ore extractors there. And having said that, not sure why, I'm pretty sure I can still build one. Yeah, I can still build one. Yeah, I can also put some more drones down, but the thing is that often enough when I check that some drones are idle. So it's did I really fly over it? I have enough for another one. Well, okay. It's a little bit of parkours right now. Alright, so it would be better to put the optimizer in range of this one. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave it be for now. We just should be able to buy stuff. On top of the roof, on top of here. I can try that. It wouldn't surprise me if that's one of those things that used to work and no longer works, but we can try it. I mean, you know me, I'm always willing to try stuff. First, we're gonna take a trip home and see if the drones are really idling, because that will answer also some questions. But I think that they are not all being used, but we'll see. Because the algae production chain is done. That frees up a lot of drones. I expect that there are some idles, some Billy idles. I have to redo all this stuff. Make it more coherent. Yeah, there you go. Not all are being used. I regularly check this because the moment I see that for an extended period they're all being used, I will build some more. We did order something, right? We ordered some takeout. There we go. You have to enable. How much do we have? Oh. Now the production fuses, they are a little bit more expensive. So time to blow up the frogs. Alright. So let's see the multipliers. Okay. We should be going good. I don't think I had a production fuse at the base anymore, did I? No. I think I took that one. For the uranium. Let's actually see how this is going. Hey. Let's see if it keeps up. No. Okay. Maybe it will take some time to adjust, but yeah, okay. But if you just look at to see how long it takes for the autocrafter to just constantly, without interruption, be able to craft pulsar, how much you have to provide in resources. I mean, I'm actually blown away about this. Because we have so much production going. Well, at least for me. It's not to compare to you guys. You know, you probably have like 600 ore extractors in one cave or whatever. But no, it's just, for me, this is just so much. And it does not keep up. Supply. It is going faster though. It's closing that gap. It depends really on uranium, I think, right now. Oh, that's actually quite a bit. Okay. Hey, Sadak. Thanks for stopping by again. Hope it wasn't too boring. Otherwise, send me just a message in Discord if this is really boring you or something. I know it's late, but either way, I will hopefully catch you tomorrow. I should be on. And most of the rebuilding has kind of been done. It is kind of keeping up. Kinda. So let's see. Uranium is actually expanding, but now it looks like it's, well, that it's osmium. It's always going to be one, but yeah, it's definitely osmium. Okay, so uranium is keeping up. Perfect. I think that we're really close to constant production of pulsars. Yeah, no problems, Sadak. I mean, I'm just glad and I feel honored that you actually spent some time here at that late hour. Now I do have an optimizer here. And I more than 8. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll just build some more, I guess. Why not? Put another optimizer here, maybe in the corner. Well, that's easier said than done. Okay, I can build one here. Build one here. There should be room here. Maybe one next to it. I kind of have to make sure the optimizers are hitting them all then. Let's make sure that they're all set up for supply. Because usually I keep some that are focused on the rods. Like that one. That shouldn't be necessary because as soon as the rods are full, all these osmium should be picked up. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. Alright. Progress. Yeah, no. So the osmium is not keeping up either way. No. Uranium is filling up, iridium is filling up, zeolite is doing okay, but then again it's hard to say because right now everything is on hold for osmium. Yeah, it's used right away. Methane should be keeping up. Yeah, that's going fine. So I think we're really close to continuous crafting of that one. And I won't bore you guys with the whole Windows stuff. I will just do that off camera. I mean, doing all these windows up there. I do think I'm going to replace at some point that one. That's a living quarter dome, and turn it into that one, which is the biodome tier 1 or tier 2, whatever. Which one is it actually? I think it's this one, biodome, yeah. I think it looks nicer. Yeah. Well, that's what we have drones for, right? You know, we like we spoke about before. We need an assistant drone and some different drones with different functions. So window cleaner. Oh, Khaleesi, you were also in South Africa, right? Just like Red Eye. I'm trying to remember here. It's nothing personal. My memory is just it's a shot for my wild life that I lived. All those experimental drugs that I'm doing. Well, I was actually thinking, what if you have a drone that is waterproof and you just put some sort of fuzzy ball around it? So it's like a fuzzy drone, and it can just rub itself against the window. So it just dips itself into the water, into the lake, and then it flies up and just rubs itself against the window. How about that one? I think that should work. It's just no. I thought we ordered that quite a while ago. When did we, is this the one? Well, let's see. But yeah, that's a lot of windows. And the sucky part is if you put lights inside, you can hardly light anything up. It's not as if you are going to be able to make it really brighter than that blue window already. I could put some really bright yellow here. Kind of make it a nice, kind of lit up tower. Which would be okay, I guess. That is our rocket, okay. I have to take a sip. So the mic doesn't pick it up. Okay, great. Okay. And if you have any suggestions or ideas about what could be really nice with this base, because it's far from done. It's actually very far from done, because I want to put some arms out with some other stuff. There's certain structures that we don't have at this moment. The aquarium tier 2 I demolished, so I have to put this thing somewhere. Uranium. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's really South Africa represented in my chat here. You want me to demolish one and try up at the cave here? I don't think you can build it on the rock itself, so it would have to be a little bit further in. I can try that. It shouldn't be an issue. Let's see. Really? Didn't I empty this one? Alright. It would be handy if you could do it on top. Yeah, on the roof? Well, I don't think it works on rock itself. So there's a flat area here. I would find it surprising if you could put it here, because it's a rock. So we have to go to the sand. Whoa, what the hell? Yeah, I don't think we have to go to the sand area, so that would be somewhere here then. I'll try it here. Squeeze it as close as we can. Not here. Okay. Let's try here. Thought it lit up a little bit green there just now, but is this one of those I'll stay red forever then? No? Seems like this is kind of strange, right? No? I can't squeeze it closer here. There's plenty of space with the walls, but... So... Yeah, we tried here. Want me to try there? See, I think that might have been something that worked before. I don't know. Hey! Look at that. Well, let's see if I can actually... No, so we have one. Let's see how far this goes, actually. Can we put like 4 or 5 from here? Hey. I'm just gonna see how far this reaches. Okay, not that far. So I'm not sure how many you can put down here. Maybe 3 or something. If you squeeze it perfectly. Well, it's not bad, actually. A little bit to the left. We do it here. Oh. So this is quite some space then. So we might want to see if I can actually line some up there. Feels like an exploit. It's like a cheat. Of course. Let's see if we can line these up nicely. I don't know. Kinda makes me feel dirty. Makes me feel like this is kind of a cheat, you know? Tempted to go take a shower or something. So this, we can actually really align. Okay, okay. Pretty sure this worked here, right? Okay, okay. But what if we actually put it the other way around? Because the drill is pretty close then. Oh. I don't think I set the other ones up for supply. Okay. Huh. I'm not sure. I think I have to check. I don't think I have more than 8 down now. Down there. I think it's perfectly 8 now, isn't it? Or did I... 1, 2, 3. I took one away actually. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Yeah, how complicated can it be, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, great. So that is actually interesting. I can take that ore, that optimizer here though. Because it gives me an impression that at least 4, maybe 5 ore extractors can go on the top then. So hey Red Eye, that will solve your uranium problems. Yeah, I don't think anybody on the planet has extremely stable internet. Not even Dr. Disrespect. In case you missed it, Khaleesi, Red Eye had this. He read somewhere that it would be possible to put some optimizers here and some drills. And so far this seems to be working. So we're digging uranium here. This should hit all of them. Yep. Interesting. I'm going to try to put some more there, down there. Yeah, I think it's at least 4. The area. Okay. It is interesting. So like I said, it kind of makes me feel a little bit dirty. Like a little bit, like this is a cheat. It's more like a glitch. So it's not really a cheat. But for some reason that doesn't make me feel better. Let's try 3 more. Hold on. Yeah, well, the thing is with the uranium cave, it's not that high, right? The osmium cave is going to be more of an issue. But then again, you really don't need it either way for the other caves. Because they are so big, like the iridium cave. Yeah. That sounds like a Bernie Madoff quote right there, right? It's not cheating. It's just using the system to its full potential. Well, the zeolite cave could... Well, that actually has also a lot of space. So uranium is kind of tight. Yeah, osmium, I don't think that's going to be possible. It's too far from the top. Well, let's have a look. This one should be... okay. Oh, that is strange. I thought I was pretty sure this was going to be uranium. Oh. Interesting. Let's have a look. Ah, okay. Let's hope. Alright. Food. I probably could put one down here. No. Yeah, see, this is kind of the question, right? I mean, how far can you go? Can I squeeze another one here then? I can. Oh wow, that's actually quite a bit. What do we have? 6 right now? Yeah, that's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. They're all being affected. Yeah, they're all in range. Wow. Yeah, that is quite a bit. Did we max these out? Yeah, they are all completely maxed out. Yeah, there's really not much point to put A down. I mean, I don't think uranium is the problem anymore. I think we should be fine with uranium. It's now the whole osmium stuff. See if that catches up. Oh. Get some more food. I was about to say, can we please turn the light on? Well, that is very interesting. I actually need a drop box. Yeah, hold on. Have to find the circuit boards and everything. I swear there's somewhere here. And then we go double check on the pulsar. What kind of soup did you make here, Red Eye? I hope it's not raccoon soup. Oh. How's this going? Is it producing nonstop now? Well, how is that even possible? Is it really missing the osmium still, or uranium is fine? That is just so whack. I mean, at some point it just should produce non-stop, right? Or am I just missing some logic here that doesn't make any sense then? I mean, as long as the resources, the drones keep up, at some point this should produce non-stop. I do think we're really close to that, but just, I don't know, it just seems really strange that you need to produce this much to get to that point. I don't know. It's called the Dion Special. Okay, well that really helps, Red Eye. A lot of meat, veggies, and a bit of a secret ingredient. Okay, okay. A lot of meat. So is it like chicken? Is it like pork? Seriously, you should post a recipe or something, you know? I should post a recipe of Dutch sausage rolls. That's the English term. I'm not sure if it exists in Africa, because, you know, a lot of the Afrikaans language is similar to Dutch, as you know. But we call them sausijsbroodjes. Let me actually type that out. Hold on. Sausijsbroodjes. There you go. It's basically pastry with sausage in there. It's super, super good. And in the United States you cannot buy them. For whatever reason, Dutch cannot export meat to the United States. For example, there's some Dutch stores, Dutch websites. You cannot buy this. What they do is they sell similar items that are actually made in the United States, and it doesn't taste like the Dutch stuff. It took me a couple of years with my wife's help to optimize our recipe, and it tastes really, really good. It tastes very, very authentic. So I'm not sure if you have heard of that because of Afrikaans and stuff. Alright, sorry. Again, completely distracted. There we go. And we have to view. It should really be enough. I mean, this is just growing crazy here. Let me see if I can order some more. Yeah, they're kind of like sausage rolls. Yeah, they're kind of. Americans have something that, for example, American sausage rolls would be called pigs in a blanket, which is, it's not the same. It's more like hot dogs, wieners, as they call it in pastry. So it's not the same. Yeah, it's a shame. You cannot buy a lot of meat products here from Holland, for example. You cannot buy frikadels. Frikadels is in Holland, as you probably know. There's a lot of, well, I wouldn't call it fast food chains, but we call them snack bars, where you can buy French fries with 25 different sauces, different side dishes like meat, meatballs, frikadels, chicken nuggets. Yeah, there's just so much you can eat it. It's almost like an art, I think, and it's extremely good. Extremely, well, it's not healthy, but it's extremely delicious. So, all right. I'm gonna go to the Awesome Beam Cave. Did we actually build one there? Okay, we did. Je boerenworst. Boerenworst. That's not a U-shape sausage, is it? Khaleesi? In Holland we have several dishes. Well, we call it, well, it's not sausage, but we call it boerenkool. Boerencabbage. Farmer cabbage. And we eat that with sausage and gravy or mustard. And as you probably know, Dutch dishes are very hearty. We mash potatoes with carrots. We mash potatoes with sauerkraut. We mash potatoes with Kale, I think. I think boerenkool is kale in English. And we did with sausage, gravy, meatballs. And it's very hearty because the Dutch climate is it's kind of cold. So you need that kind of hardiness in your food. I'm not familiar with that sausage in that case. Khaleesi now. Alright. This should really be fine. Okay. Did I destroy something without knowing it? Or how did I get... I don't even know. I didn't destroy a rocket launcher, did I? Well, a launch platform. How did I get these engines on me? Somebody's probably going to tell me. How did I get these engines on me? Did I... No, I'm not familiar with that one, Red-Eye. What did I do with these? How did I get these engines on me? Oh, there was a chest. Christ. We found a chest. No, and it's interesting. Well, I know the word tongue, but no, I'm not familiar with that dish. Well, beef jerky, we kind of know, of course, but not biltong. Let me put these engines away before I get even more confused. Yeah. I was gonna make a Dropbox. I think that was probably 20 minutes ago. Ah, okay. So it does sound a lot like... So it's not quite the same? You can always tell me a funny story, Red-Eye. Is it political? Or you can always tell me a funny story. Okay, so we were gonna make that thing. We have the stuff on us. Alright, okay. So the moment we come in, we probably will usually come... Oh yeah, you gotta put that here, okay. I'm gonna put that here. I'm gonna call that the Dropbox. Alright. Yeah. So I do that always one at a time. To make sure that everything eventually will be picked up. I don't think we're gonna be picking up iron. We have some fuses. I can select these. And these rods. We have some seats. So instead of selecting them all, I kind of want to see what is being picked up. This is full, this is full. That should be okay. We call that the drop box. There we go. Alright, where are we at? Let's see if we can actually move that thing out of the storage now so I can demolish this structure here. Hey! Never been so excited to demolish anything. So. Alright, so this still needs to be windows. Wow, okay. Okay, so this is also going to be demolished. We don't need the teleporter anymore. So we can gradually move over here. Put this in a Dropbox. The red baggie should be picked up. Okay. Circuit boards. Can we pick up these eggs now? Oh, it's still not. No, I don't think. So strange. So strange. Super alloy might actually pick up. Where's the single one? Okay. Alright, okay. So the heat inspector thought it was something else. Is that how you do it though? You kind of you kind of cure it and dry next to a heater. Ah. So he tasted some is now, yeah, he's now a fan for life. That's funny. That's funny. I have to look into that. I don't think I can buy it anywhere here though. So I understand it's not the same as beef jerky and... Interesting. Alright, so we have quite a view here, which is awesome. Look at that. I actually like this project. It's a lot of work, but the view is worth it. Wow. Especially with that crazy meteor strike, the meteor attack. Which, I think we only had once this episode. But yeah, that now let me check to see how low on the water is this. I had to hope that it would be. I don't think it's not. I don't think it's gonna be on the water. I can try it. That's not too bad, really. It's not too bad. Oh. It's kind of like it's too high. It's too high. It's just one little bit lower. Would be awesome. Because I think if you actually, there's kind of a grid, and I think one lower would have been absolutely perfect. So what I can do is I can actually make sure that this is at the right level, and then I rebuild this whole structure. How about that? I've done it before. So I'm not going to do it again ever. I've actually done that in my playthrough series where I demolished the whole thing because it didn't align properly to the grid that I had hoped, and yeah. I still suffer mental consequences from that. I'm not gonna do that ever again. Because yeah, I think if you go one lower on the grid, you get this. And that is what I had hoped for. And it's... I can kind of hide it, right? Easier said than done because of the snapping. Yeah. I will probably do it around the corner here and then kind of pull it around the whole base. And just connect it on the bottom here, or make it go inside so you kind of don't see that it doesn't actually line up properly. And then we put the fish around it and all that stuff and the lights. Yeah, this has to still be all windows. That is going to be replaced. Wow. Let me eat something. Okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think that's kind of the plan. Put some more arms out. I'm not sure if I want to do that in the front though. Maybe I'll just do it on the side with these little cradles. I think it's kind of okay, kind of okayish. I want to try one thing. It's something that I discovered when I was making my lit up a base with my 381 area lamps. I should probably have some iron here still on the bottom. And then I want an area lamp. Where's it at? Magnesium. Okay, I have to get some of that. We are. Oh wow, Lisa, I'm sorry to hear that. Is that even legal? That they fired you because you had cancer? Is that allowed? It wouldn't be over here, I don't think. It depends also, of course, on very likely what type of job and insurance and all that stuff, but that sounds pretty messed up there. Alright, let's see how we can do this. Ah, there's actually a little platform still here. I might not even need this. Still high. Okay, let's see if we can... I'm wondering... Let's see if I can get on there. If you can put an area lamp on the outside. But some structures you can. It's really bizarre, but... Okay, see, there's no indent here. Some of these round ones, you can put area lamps in the crevices. I don't think I'm going to be lucky here. Let's see. Interesting, right? How much does this really matter at night? Can we make it beautifully lit up, or probably not? Ah, come on, should be in range. Let's do something really bright yellow. Okay. Only the top part, damn it. Reflects all the way there, okay. Ha 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 ha. Interesting. You can kind of see it there. Huh. Let's see what that looks like from a distance. Yeah, it would be great if we could color our own buildings and especially our glass. Ah, that's very minimal. That's very minimal. It's not bad, actually. It's just very minimal. I could probably squeeze it in the corner down here. Along these edges here, probably squeeze some. That's kind of what I did with my other base, trying to figure out where I can put the area lamps in. Because there's only so much you can customize in this game. Again, not upset about it, but you gotta try something. Yeah, that's very interesting. Very interesting. Because it needs more light. It's not enough light. It's just... Huh. I'll try something else. I don't know what the viewers all think about this, but I'll just try something else. What if I can put it between the windows? And then very dimmy light. Because it would very likely go from the bottom up. Let's see. Here. Gimme, no? Ah, because now we can't do it because the tip is in the other section, right? Is that what's going on? Ah, come on. No, it's not gonna. Yeah, because it doesn't have that hole here. And that's why it works on that wall. Ah, crap. I don't think I can I fly that high? Alright. See, with this building, I thought you could actually do it on the outside with, see? It lets you actually attach to the building, lets you hover. So you can put a light here. But it does not really allow that there, and I think the reason is also because the rod is not touching anything else, and over there it will actually touch the floor above it. So... Okay. Also, have you noticed that the night is only like 3 minutes? It's really short, very, very short. I realized that when I was building my base and I wanted to see what it looked like at night. And I wanted to record it at night, and it was like, it's 3 minutes and it's done. Something like that. It's really, really fast. Okay, so this is just experimental, but yeah. Wow. I'm gonna get some more view. Well, actually, what I'm gonna do right now is check on the pulsars. Something tells me that we very likely are producing pulsars non-stop now. Here we go. Okay, we don't. I just don't understand this at all. What are we missing? Really? Now you're missing iridium? It's just absolutely shocking. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'll order some more production boosters. Very, 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 very shocking this. I thought we were really close to just being able to produce. But maybe there's a flaw in my thinking. No. I don't think there's a flaw. I don't know. I have to think about it more, but I don't think there's a flaw. If we deliver and supply enough resources for pulsar, then pulsar should produce non-stop. It doesn't matter what is being done with the pulsar, because we're looking at the point where pulsar produces non-stop. So again, if we make fusion energy cells which use 3 pulsars, it has no impact on what we're looking to do. So as long as we have the resources and the drones are able to deliver the resource, I can check on that to see if maybe the uranium and the drones are now suddenly not idle anymore. As long as we provide the raw resources, pulsars should be able to produce non-stop. It shouldn't be an issue about fusion energy cell use 3 pulsars, and no, that has no impact on the production speed of pulsar itself. The only thing that is affecting that is either the raw resources or the fact that the storage is full. It will then stop producing pulsars. We have idle drones, so that is not the issue. So we are simply not extracting enough ore to produce pulsars non-stop. Okay. I don't see a flaw in that reasoning, but it wouldn't be the first time that I just don't see it, and at some point I say, oh wait a minute, I missed some stupid logical twist here. Because I thought we were really close, but we're not. Unless there's a reason why iridium is not being supplied. And I don't know what that would be. I can check out the iridium cave. Let me just take something with me to make sure we can put some stuff down. 2 for 5. I mean, I thought I had plenty in there. Let's see. So you build a platform at your rockets, all the storage containers are there that I need for pulsar and fusion engines. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, because basically my pulsar is being crafted in that one room. I have all the resources there. I can see what is needed or what is missing. I have more than the necessary resources. I have different types of resources there, so it might not be extremely transparent what's going on. I mean, look at this. This is at least 8 with an optimizer. Oh, I can put a fuse in there though. But there's something else that's very likely causing it, because this should be enough, right? Do I have some here that are basically only building rods? Or are not being picked up? Here we go. So this is one of the issues. I do that in the beginning to make sure that we can produce rods so that the drones don't pick everything up. But at some point, that is not going to be necessary anymore, as you can tell. That's a similar one. So we had plenty here that is not being picked up, is purely used for rods. So when the rods are done and the storage is... Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, okay. That explains that part. Okay. Now it starts making a little bit of sense. Yeah, okay, this should be okay. This should be okay. I can put another fuse in there just to top it off. And of course, straight into the tree. They should have done birds with all these trees. Birds would be crazy though. It's probably really a strain to have birds flying around here. Fuses. Of course, completely wrong. Fuses. Do I have another one? Okay, we have another one. Perfect. Cannot supply here. Yeah, sorry if I'm a bit quiet. I'm actually trying to think as to whether there's a flaw in my reasoning, and I don't see a flaw. I just don't see a flaw. But Red Eye, you strike me as more intelligent. Do you see a flaw in my reasoning? That the moment we craft pulsars, and again, it doesn't matter what we do with the pulsars, it doesn't matter about fusion energy cells. In order to craft pulsars non-stop, as long as the storage is available and as long as the drones are working, at some point you're producing so many resources that it should be able to produce non-stop pulsars. Right? I mean, it's kind of logical, isn't it? Yeah, that would be a problem with birds. My building would be quite quite a mess. Yeah, that is true. See, that's what I mean. You think further, But I think there's nothing wrong with my reasoning. At some point, it will produce pulses non-stop. And when you get to that point, you probably can really, really produce a lot of fusion energy cells, more than we do right now. You might be able to put down a second one, actually, to be honest. But okay, let's go and have another look. I thought we were really, really close to producing non-stop already. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Because the drones, you can see that the drones don't even have to pick it up. It's the fusion energy cells that are really producing literally next to it. Well, so far so good. Hey, keep going. Don't you love it when you get your hopes up and then it's like, ah. It's like prom night all over again. Oh, so far it's going. Oh, look at that. So again, it doesn't matter what happens with the pulses. I don't care if it's fusion energy. I just want to. This should be producing non-stop. Oh. I'm afraid to walk away. Because technically, the moment this produces non-stop, you would actually see the boxes go full. It would actually slowly fill up with iridium and zeolite and uranium and osmium and methane. Right? Because it would kind of... So far it's going, so... It's probably too early to conclude, but so far it's going. Well, the thing with the rods is that they really don't take too much time. Because as soon as those storage boxes are full, which they usually are, unless I take a rod to create a teleporter or another ore extractor somewhere, because somebody has an experiment for me at the uranium cave, for example. At that moment I take some rods out, but yeah, that shouldn't... It looks like it's producing non-stop now, but let's check in the boxes. Because I mean, these are the rods. So yeah, there's a little bit super alloy, that's a whole different story. We're trading that, remember? But here you see that it's not taking away any time from the drones right now. These are full. And we're selling still some of these, I think, to some extent. So that is not an issue, but... let's have a look. So zeolite is okay, but... It can be deceptive, because we are thinking that we're producing non-stop pulsar now, but... Osmium is filling up, uranium I think is filling up. The question is zeolite filling up, or is this slowly going down? So yeah, we would have to run this for a couple of hours. So... Oh, and let's not forget, methane is very likely to be honest the weak link. See, you want to see this kind of full, right? It's going down. You see, you want to kind of see this fill up. Because, yeah, there you go. So at some point, it's very likely not going to keep up. It's going really slow down. But at some point, it's going to be empty. So we have a buffer. But it doesn't mean that at this moment, we're fully producing non-stop. Yep, zeolite is going down. Iridium is catching up, I think. Yeah, so after an hour you can kind of see what's going down and you can adjust accordingly, but we're really, really, really close. So yeah, I'm probably alienating a lot of viewers because they're like, what the hell are you doing? This is Planet Crafter, get out there. Well, we discovered all the wrecks, we did all this stuff, and right now it's just a matter of fine-tuning. And for me, learning more about the game mechanics. At what point, how much do you really have to put down to non-stop produce pulsars? And we're building our base and fine-tuning our base. I think that's really about it. So, okay, well, I think I'm gonna leave it here. So we're not there yet. Tomorrow we should be there. We're so close, I think. And then we'll just produce pulsars non-stop, and we're gonna be filthy rich. So, yeah, I have to do more methane extractors. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I have the impression that all the resources should be like 8 extractors or whatever, plus an optimizer, plus 3 fuses. I think that should be enough to do the pulsars, but uranium, we have twice that amount, and it's barely keeping up, so... But yeah, methane, I definitely have to do more. I don't have a lot of methane. So... Alright, I'm gonna leave it here. Well, for me this was an interesting episode, an interesting chat, like always. And I thank everybody for watching. Tomorrow I will be here around the same time. And also, like I said, I will be very likely, before the week is over, stream another game as well. To get a little bit more variation, because I can imagine that this is boring for a lot of people. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and enjoy your evening. And hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow, okay? Bye bye.